Roll the corn. We know the truth now. Peace to my beautiful people from this beautiful land. I love you, and I'm in love with you. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. If you on YouTube, hit the like button, hit the hype button, subscribe to the YouTube. The Real Indian shirts taking pre-orders right now. It's going to be the dopest shirt out for the summer. I got white, red, and black. White, red, and black. The Real Indian, we know the truth now shirts. Fire. We know the truth now. Hit the like button, hit the share button, put where you're from, put the corn in the chat. Tay, love, you know what I mean, love with you. Roll the corn. Peace and love and abundance to all my people. Ty Mary. It's all love, it's all positive. This channel is not up here for debate or to go back and forth or we ain't finna do none of that old negative stuff. It's all learning our culture. It's all learning our culture at a high level. That's what this is about. OB Jaw, what up? Tartarian Queen, roll the corn. We ain't got time to argue. We got to put our history in chronological order. And we got to do it fast, people. Roll the corn. Rudy Ray. Tomorrow, what up? The red line. Hit the like button, hit the share button, put where you're from, put the corn in the chat. Jimmy, what up? Memphis in the building. Roll the corn. I love you and I'm in love with you and I don't really love nothing else. But my people, roll the corn. Everybody, all these other cultures got something against us for a reason. Because we the greatest. And I ain't trying to be cocky or try to be funny or... Our people are the first divine being to walk this planet right here on this land, and that's a fact. We know the truth now. Gad, what up? Shaheed. Y'all follow Shaheed, man. Appreciate the support, Shaheed. Shout out to everybody who pre-ordered the t-shirts, bro. Appreciate y'all, man. We going global this time. We going global this time. Keisha, what up? Kemet Style Files, what up? Y'all follow Gad, the brew. Follow Gad. Now today, like I say, y'all know I just like to go over stuff I be studying every day. Because I study every morning, right? That's why I go live in the morning. Because I'll be up at 4 in the morning studying, going through Egypt and going through America and mounds and newspapers. And because our history is so far hidden that you got to wake up and learn something new every day. You got to wake up and I dedicated my mornings and time to every day. I gotta try to learn something new from our culture and give it to our people. Without gatekeeping the information or without all that old stuff these other cultures like to do. We're not gatekeeping nothing, right? I don't care if nobody take no information I put out and drop the video right behind me, or I don't care nothing about that because that's what it's for. Like I said, this is our ancestors' information. It's not mine. So therefore, I can't be trying to claim that's my video. No, it ain't my video. It's my video, but it ain't my knowledge. It's my ancestors' knowledge. And my ancestors are your ancestors, and so that means it's all our knowledge. So I ain't on here trying to be like I'm the first one to do something, all of that. That's, when somebody else put some more information on information I drop. That's what it's for. Right? That's what it's for. It's a building block. Right? You get a block. Y'all see something I don't see. You put a block on top of it. Now we building the pyramid. Now the pyramid coming together. My block laid a foundation. Here comes somebody else's blocks. Here comes somebody else's blocks. Now we got this. Now we back divine. That's what it's for. If don't nobody understand that, that's what it's for. It's a what our people must understand, y'all. One man's knowledge or one man's love or one woman's knowledge or one woman's love, it all go together. It all go together. The women teaching, the men teaching, the kids, it all go together. Know how I know that? Because when it speaks of divine people, they work together. They didn't work alone. Divine people work together. They don't work alone. You think one man figured out how to build a pyramids with a Rubik, with a royal cubic, and make it stand alone? Think one woman figured out how to irrigate the river and put the first seeds in the ground? They work together, right? And then you put that in balance and harmony with nature, and it works. So all that separation of men and women got to stop. It got to stop, y'all. For some reason, y'all got to understand they want it like that. They want division. They want our people not communicating. They want knowledge split over here and over there and up there and down there. They want it. Right? So the first thing you got to understand is this was done for the betterment of our people. To help our people, our descendants in the future. That's how much love your people had for us that's here today, right? They done things to make our lives better. And once you take that away as a colonizer and as a person of hiding our history, it takes us back into a prehistoric, unknowledgeable people, right? So now we got to understand that certain things that are said and done are done for a reason. Alien teaching is done for a reason. The lost people or the lost tribes or the lost knowledge or the lost race of the mound builders, they say lost for a reason. They don't mean the people are not physically here. They mean that we hid and their knowledge are lost to them at this point. We had to change the knowledge to hide the truth. And that lowers the morale of the people. Right? That's what that's done for. When they get to saying lost tribe and lost Egyptians and lost mound builders, and how are they lost? It's just a certain people that was doing it. Roll the corn. Now, let's go look into some stuff I've been studying. Let's go here. Now, this is an ancient mining spot in Egypt. This is an ancient mining spot in Egypt, right? Now, look at that right there. This is one of the oldest languages. This is the language that created English, right? Proto-Sinai-tic, proto languages, right? This is the language they say hieroglyphics came from. The way they switch history is they try to teach hieroglyphics came first because they want an African culture to create language. That's what they really want. But the African culture didn't create this language. This language is even before hieroglyphics, but they try to switch it to make hieroglyphics first. It's not even possible. Hieroglyphics is so evolved that it had to evolve from another teaching, right? So this is Zayin. You see the plow, the hand plow, right there? Zayin. This is the first people writing on walls in Egypt. Zayin, right there. The hand plow, right? Let's keep going on that. Zayin. Now let's go here. Now, these ancient pictographs are what we need to learn because this breaks down into hieroglyphics. As you see, Bet, the house, the temple, hall, or hara, courtyard, wall, all this stuff, mem, lambed. You see lambed? You see lambed, right? Proto-Sinai-tic, see lambed? The two kings? You see lambed, right? You see lamb, the two kings? Put the coin in the chat. What you think this means? What do you think this means, people? What you think the two kings mean? That's lambed. On the American melanated Indian, that's lamb, people. See that? Let's go back to Egypt. See the two kings? That's lambed. It's the same thing, people. They trying to disconnect that your people created hieroglyphics, Proto-Sinai-tic, Paleo-Hebrew. Our people created all of it. They wrote these languages. These languages evolved. Now, how do you see somebody in Top Mary with the same lamb with corn on their head as they put on the walls of the first people in Egypt? It's the same thing, people. Same thing. Authority, chief, leadership. Authority, chief, leadership. Let's keep going. Roll the coin. And I'm going to connect all this real quick to let y'all know what kind of people y'all is. Real quick. I got to shrink that down, but we're going to skip that one. Let's go here. Now look, Egyptian hieroglyphics, Proto-Sinai-tic, Phoenician. Same languages, just a little bit different. Mem. See it? Hala, there go the Cain, the ox, Bet. Same thing, just different time frames, same language. Let's keep going. Same languages. Now we're going to get into some artifacts in a minute. Now, Proto-Sinai-tic, the first published photograph of the script, the line running from the upper left to lower right may read, to the lady, Canaanite languages. Now they try to teach you Canaanites don't got nothing to do with Egypt, but they got the same language. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Now, Proto-Sinai-tic languages on some of the first Egyptian artifacts. What does this show you? What does this show you? This show you these people knew about Proto-Sinai-tic or Paleo-Hebrew languages. They knew it, people. See, when you see this, you think Egypt. But these languages are older than Egypt. Sinai, that's in the Bible. Sinai is in the Bible. Look at the languages. Let's keep going. Now, they try to act like a sphinx ain't got nothing to do with it, right? They try to act like a sphinx ain't got nothing to do with ancient Paleo-Hebrew languages, but they lying. The goddess Hathor, right? Beloved, the Hathor, mysteries of the turquoise, Proto-Sinai-tic inscriptions, repainted in modern time. Now watch this. Let's look a little closer. Let's look a little closer at that. What's there right there? There's Zayin, the hand plow. These people knew about Paleo-Hebrew or Paleo-Sinai-tic languages. They wrote this and hieroglyphics. There's Ma'at, that is Zayin, right there. The hand plow is an American creation. Y'all can stop acting like it's from Africa. Stop it. When you see these pharaohs with the hand plows, that is Tamari teaching. We are the first agriculturalists on the planet. That's why it's on some of the first sphinx. See that? Zayin. Roll the coin. They say this is a Hebrew translation on the Sphinx. My wealth is in the strength of the lady. Hathor. My wealth is in the strength of the ladies. Hathor. That's what they talking about. Hathor. Right? This is fire. Because this shows that the Sphinx teaching still has ancient languages of some type of paleo pictograph language that turns into hieroglyphics a little later. Let's keep going. Beloved of Hathor, lady of the turquoise, right? Mary. Mary. You see Mary? M-R-Y. You see that? With the plow. But I want y'all to see Mary. That's the part I want y'all to see. Right? Because why is everything named Mary that come with the knowledge? Why is the first city in Egypt one some of the first places called Tamari? Then you got Mary in Mesopotamia, right? So Mary, Hathor, he who is beloved by the lady of Hathor. A Paleo-Hebrew inscription. Why is Paleo-Hebrew spelling out Hathor if Hathor is supposed to be Egyptian? They separated it, people. They want you to think them people who in the Bible ain't got nothing to do with these people. They lying. They lying. They want you to think it's religious, but the whole time it came from these people in the first place. Roll the coin. Let's go look at something. Let's go look at something. Right? Mary. Often written as Hathor, beloved of Hathor. They telling you it come from Tamari. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, bro. Once you break this stuff down, everything go back to Mary. Tamari. Where does that name come from? Why is all these people naming all the land over there Tamari and Mary, Mesopotamia, and Tamari, Egypt? They knew the name. They knew where they come from. So it was a merry teaching. But let's keep going. Roll the coin. Let's keep looking. Now, as you see here, like something like Proto, right? And you got ancient Proto-Sinai-tic languages with Proto. It's paleo. It's paleo, people. It ain't even hieroglyphics yet. Let's keep going. Proto-Sinai-tic languages, right? Great nations. Hallelujah, hallelujah, peace, Lord, Rabbi. Where you think they get these words from? What do you think rabbi mean? Why you think these hunter-gatherers call themselves rabbis in the church? We the rabbi, they got that from Egypt. Roll the coin. Hallel, hallelujah. They have no culture. They are taking your ancient culture, turning it into religion. Let's break this down. Let's get into the meaning of this. Lower Egypt, Upper Egypt, Nile birth, great nations. Great nations. This is Paleo-Hebrew, people. That's the ox. Great nations. Let's keep going. Joy, praise, hallelujah. Peace, Salem is shalom. Same thing. Salem is peace. Great nations, joy, praise, hallelujah, peace. Lord, which they call Rabbi, the head, which is Resh. Which is Resh. We created Jerusalem. Jerusalem. We created that. Why is ancient Egyptians talking about Salam? And they ain't got nothing to do with that. All they tell you, they talk about pyramids and Horus and Osiris, but why are they talking about Salam? Rabbi. Great nations. Let's keep looking. Now, hallelujah. Hallelujah in Egypt. Nations of Egypt. Hallelujah. What the hell the American Indians were saying when they came to the Southeast? What they were saying? Southeastern tribe was saying what? Truth. Citizens of the Lost theory. Hallelujah. As a part of the theory, he claimed that these tribes were saying hallelujah. Hallelujah. Why Egypt saying it too? Huh? You think that's religion? That's why, see, this is why I don't like when people try to act like I do not like when people try to act like we ain't got nothing to do with the Bible. You a damn lie, bro. You don't even know what your people were saying and doing. You don't know what they took that as and turned it into religion. Now, why is Egypt talking about hallelujah with a Paleo-Hebrew symbol? Then, when they come to America, the Indians, your damn ancestors in the Southeast, saying the same damn thing. I know why. They're the same bloodline of people. That's why they don't want you to learn that shit. That's why they want you to think. They don't want you to go learn nothing or learn all these books. They took our culture and turned it into religion. You know how I know? Go look at Rabbi. Who is a rabbi? A Roman Catholic priest is a rabbi. What the hell made him a rabbi? Where they get the word from? Where they get the teaching from? Let's keep going. Wadi El Hol is a remote desert valley, Wadi, right? Located roughly between the ancient sites of Thebes and Luxor, celebrated in archaeological containing some of the oldest known examples of alphabetic writing. It wouldn't be no alphabet in Europe, in Africa, if it wasn't for our people who came to the Nile. This started the alphabet. Over time. They wouldn't have none of this shit if it wasn't for us. They wouldn't even have no culture, no religion, no nothing. But it's two different meanings, people. It's two different meanings. See, you could take it as a religious meaning, or you could take it as a nature's meaning. When you take it as a nature's meaning, that's when you break the code. If you take spirituality from nature and turn to spirituality of God, and you monetize it, that don't mean we didn't have nothing to do with it. That's being an idiot. A lot of people try to teach that. That don't make sense. Some of the greatest things ever written was in these books. They didn't write it. They didn't write it, people. They plagiarized it. Used it to their power. Equally yoked come from farming. They don't come from no religion. Equally yoked mean your two cows better be able to pull both sides to make this plow work. Now you say equally yoked, y'all talking about marriage of man and woman, and you got to be equally yoked. You don't even know where they come from. They come from an ancient agriculture field. It's just showing you how they using what we use in nature to be religious palms. Let's keep going. That's all they doing. Now, love, peace, rejoice, nations, right? Brothers, Akim, people of Egypt. Roll the coin. They put all these hunter-gatherers up there, but this ain't how they looked. Lord of peace, hallelujah. Rejoice, ye nations of brothers, the people of Kemet, Egypt. I don't see no go against your own people. I don't see no battle your own people. All I see is peace and love and hallelujah. That's all I see. I don't see none of that arguing back and forth. We ain't got no time to argue, no hunter-gatherers. We at peace. You bring destruction to us, and then we give it back, it's a problem. You brought destruction to us, and when we bring that energy back, now we the bad guys. But we wasn't bringing no bad energy. Y'all bring it to us. As I told y'all, the African and the Middle Eastern people attacked our people who was living in peace, growing their crops, and we had to defend ourselves. That's why you stick this on the walls in Egypt. Roll the coin. This is why your ancestor was showing you that we made to that land in peace and in tune with nature. These people were attacking us. So I'm going to teach it a whole nother way. Africans and some type of Middle Eastern, Asian, I don't know who they is, but copper colored people. Now you see what really happened in Egypt. And about time they got us out of there, they made us prisoners or some type of worker for them, right? After they pushed us down. Roll the coin. Now, Lord, Rab, they wasn't talking about no religion. That's where you get rabbi from. The house of praise. Bet, Resh. Bet is the house of the temple. Resh is the head. Lean down in prayer to nature. Then you take that as a religion and you get Resh Rabbi. That's not the truth. The truth is a place built for worship of nature. Then you get these people with a house, a church, a cathedral, with a religious resh. Let's keep going. Roll the coin. Salam is peace. People, calm waters are the midst of stormy waves. One of the many metaphors is ancient Proto-Sinai-tic. Crashing waves of surf, turbulent water, right? Lambed, flat, still, calm. Flow of water, inner peace, the calm eye of the storm. Mim, mountainous waves of raging ocean storms. This is all nature, people. You have no religious language if it ain't for nature's people. None at all. You have none. They don't even have nothing to even write they stuff off of. To even switch it up and make it what they want it to be. Now, on the walls in Egypt, all these ancient languages. I found these languages in America also, people. I found all of this stuff in America also. Now, let's blow it up. The God of infinity. Two on both sides. Right? Here go Mesopotamia. Here go Mesoamerica. Here go Mesopotamia, here go Mesoamerica, and here go Egypt. The same thing. It's the same teaching, people. Roll the coin. It's the same thing. Instances of gods and goddesses holding emblems of power. In the initial level of parsing the inscription, you got the Inca god, you got Sumerians. Them ain't no damn aliens. Them ain't no damn aliens. And you got Egyptians doing the same thing. Let's keep going. Alalu. That is Alalu. Halalu come from Alalu. Let's go back. What it stand for? Roll the coin. Let's go back. Alalu. Joy, praise. Hallelujah come from Alalu. You see the two lines with the people holding it up like this? Let's go back. Same thing. That is Proto-Sinai-tic Paleo-Hebrew language right there. Roll the coin. Now, when you see Egyptians on the walls with their hands up like this, it's the same damn thing. Where they get that from? These teachings come from mound builders. Mound builders in America wrote this on artifacts. They can stop playing. You can find it all with the Olmecs. You can find it all with the Mayans, the Peru tribes. All of them had their language. This comes from a stock of people who had their own teaching of being divine, people. Alalu is the word that made Hallelujah. So if it's on the walls in Egypt, and then the southeastern Indians are saying the same thing when people come to America, the real Choctaw, Chickasaw, and they were saying the same thing. They are descendants from the same bloodlines that was in Egypt. They saying and doing the same damn thing. Now you got people get on the internet, the James Adair book, trying to make folk Hebrew. No, it ain't. He just telling you he see them people doing the same thing them holy people were doing over there across the water. That's all he's saying. Let's keep going. Roll the coin. Let's keep going. The circle with the pyramid right there in Egypt. They go back to Paleo languages. Then it becomes the Ankh over time. See the circle with the line and the pyramid? They want to teach you that is Egyptian. Where they get that? What was the first one? What was the first one? It's something before the hieroglyphics. This. Here you go. Now they say 1900 BC, but these languages way older than that. They want to teach you that because they don't want you to see the language before hieroglyphics. Then you can connect it to all these other cultures, right? Let's look. Roll the coin. Ox, falling foot, underground prison, right? A yin. And there go a yin, just like on the American Indian melanated people's artifacts. A yin right there, the eye, the watcher, Ra. They try to call it evil, but it's not. MWT means death. Afterlife teaching. Now, a yin is on all of American artifacts, Mayans, Olmecs, Mississippians. Circle with the dot. Circle with the dot, a yin, American artifacts. I'm just going to use my t-shirt. I ain't even got to go too far. I ain't got to pull up all the other artifacts. That's a yin right there, people. The circle with the dot under the corn. That's a yin that's lambed. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Let's go back to that. A yin. Right there. Now, when these people see these same languages on mound builder artifacts, they have to hide them. They don't want you to know that these are the first people to make these languages that come from the mounds on the Mississippi River. This is the origin of the bloodline of the Egyptian, the Sumerian, the Mayan, the Olmec. They know that. So therefore, they hide the American artifacts so you can't see these same damn symbols on the American artifacts. Let's keep going. Now, when you move on a little bit, you see the man with his hands up? Jubilate, jubilee, jubilate, jubilee, hallelujah, same thing, right there. Man with his hands up, jubilate, joy. Then you get these symbols in Canaanite, right? All of this stuff the same, Egyptian, Sinai, and then you get Canaanite languages. All of it really the same, people. The ox, the house, bet, boomerangs. The oldest boomerangs found in the world was found in Florida. Found in Florida, that's a fact. The door. Now, what's the door, y'all? Door. The door in Egypt. The lit, people. See the pyramid? The lit. Delta. The door to Mizraim is Nachal Dalet. That's what this means. The let is the delta, which is this right here. The door to the fertile land. That's why you put the pyramids right there at the top of the fertile land. That is the door to the fertile land. The Greeks turned it into delta, but it's really the let. Nachal is the valley or the river. The let is the door to the fertile land. So the real name is not the Egyptian, the Nile Delta. The real name is Nachal Dalet. You get it? That's why it sits there. That's why there are mounds at the top of the Mississippi River. It's the Dalet Mound. Right at the top, when the Mississippi Delta turned to a triangle, it's mounds right there. When the Nile Delta turned to a triangle, it's mounds right there. Same thing. Dalet, the door to the knowledge, the door to the agriculture fields. You get it? Let's keep going. The palm tree. That's our shit too, but we're gonna get into that later. Let's keep going. You see the head, that's Resh. The head bowed down in worship to the earth. It ain't got nothing to do with Jesus. It got everything to do with nature and the planet. You bow your head to worship the planet. That's the only thing they were doing. They weren't talking about no Jesus and they weren't talking about none of that. They weren't talking about no Yahshua. All that shit come later. They weren't talking about none of that. They were talking about bow your head to the creator, the earth, which created things for you to survive. That's it. Then it got complex over time. Let's keep going. Then it got complex over time. Now, as you can see, these letters are changing over time. They changing. You see it? You get some type of Proto-Sinai-tic, and then you get Egyptian hieroglyphics. Then you get Proto-Canaanite and Phoenician. Then you get Aramaic and Greek and Etruscan and Roman. But it's all going through a timeline of change. And as you can see, the letters are changing to the modern English A. Roll the coin. Let's keep going. Now you see Phoenician, right? Phoenician. Then you get Proto-Canaanite. Now, let's keep going. A pharaoh-style head, ancient artifact with Proto-Sinai-tic Paleo languages on the artifact. That is not hieroglyphics. So you can see the people who are evolving into these so-called Egyptians. You can see it. Acting like that ain't got nothing to do with that. Here go another one. Here go another one. Roll the coin. Let's keep going. Now, I'm going to keep on I got to do some more breaking down of it, but we're going to get back to that. But I want to talk about Six Flags. These Six Flag sites in America sit on some of the most ancient mounds right on top of it. And they put theme parks of the Six Flags or Six Flags theme parks on top of ancient spots to hide them, right? Now, it's a site. It ain't even got no name, people. 9FU14, Woodland, period, located in the Chattahoochee River, southwest Atlanta. Situated near the current Southwest Industrial Park and Six Flags over Georgia. Six Flags is built on an ancient burial mound, people. The one you pass when you go into Atlanta, it sits on an ancient burial mound. Roll the coin. Let's go look. Site 9FU14. Site 9FU14. Site 9FU14. Here you go right here. This is what Six Flags was built over right here. Massive mound, ancient culture, Atlanta, Georgia, Great Southwest Industrial Park, and Six Flags sit on top of this. I guarantee you it's haunted as hell at night. It might be haunted in the daytime. When you go there again, you better be looking around, because spirits are angry about that. And when I look into these other places, Texas, Carolina, they on top of ancient sites too. Six Flags stands for the Mexico flag, the Spanish flag, the Republic of Texas, the United States Corporation, and the 13 colonies of the Confederates. The Confederates. Why are the 13 colonies of Confederates even got something to do with that? And all of the Six Flags are in the Southeast. You racist hunter-gatherers. Spain, Mexico, France, Republic of Texas, United States Corporation, 13 colonies of America. One of the flags in Six Flags is the damn 13 flags. Oh my goodness. Mexico Corporation, France, Texas, Republic of Texas, 13 colonies of the Southeast. The original 13 colonies, I'm sorry. And France. And Spain. They put that stuff right on top of our ancient artifacts. Roll the coin. It's crazy work now. Bowls, small jars. Chattahoochee River. They said the artifacts were either made in Mexico or were copies or the same as Mesoamerican artifacts. Mayans. You hunter-gatherers. The same artifacts the Mesoamericans had, same artifacts Six Flags sit on top of in Georgia right now. Melanated people. Crazy work. That place probably be haunted all to be damned. I'm telling you. Mesoamerican, let's keep going. Now, Ottawa, right? Wow, Ricardo, where did your Georgia Indians make marble statues of Maya? Why the hell Georgia Indians making statues of Maya? Them ain't no damn Native Americans. Look at the statue with the mounds dug up in Georgia. Ottawa or Tula. Mounds or Tula. Tula is an Atlantean. You better do your research. Tula is an Atlantean. Ottawa means Atula. They switched the damn name. They don't want you to know about Tula. Tula is the same statues in Mexico they call the Atlantean warriors. Am I lying? We sitting right here in the Southeast, the damn Atlanteans. Killing and hurting each other and not loving each other because a hunter-gatherer taught us a car in the house is more than my motherfucking culture. And they trick my people into chasing money and cars and wealth and don't give a damn about their own people. You've been tricked. Y'all is the greatest niggas on the face of the planet. Walking around through America right now. Your bloodline built pyramids and temples and mounds aligned with stars before a hunter-gatherer came out of cave, before an African came out of barbarism. You was already building mounds aligned with the stars when an African was running around, didn't even know his goddamn name. And I ain't trying to be funny, but y'all can stop the Africa talk. That is not the creation land. This is. The Mississippi River is the father of all rivers, not the motherfucking Nile. Misha Sopokni, the father of rivers, not the Nile. The Nile is just named after a name we call Nachal or Nahal, a stream, a river. It don't even compare to the Mississippi, the father of all rivers. Go look it up. Now, why is Mayan artifacts sitting in Georgia with 6 flags on top of them and shit? Okay, let's keep going. Let's get into the newspapers. Let's get into the newspapers, y'all. Some more information. Rotocorn. Bone knitting needles are found in the ruins. In the granaries are large quantities of Indian corn, seeming to indicate that there was the principal article of food and stone. Can't really read it. It's the same in form as they use as the Indians today. But why are ancient American spots got granaries filled with corn? Let me ask y'all a question. Granaries filled with corn in America, all over this motherfucker. When you go to the Bible, who went and got granaries, got corn from granaries in the Old Testament? This girl called me up. Girl, block your little hunter-gatherer ass up out of here. Joseph. Now, let's break that down. Whose culture is to store corn? Obviously, it's ours, because corn comes from here, and we got ancient motherfucking granaries all over America, right by mounds and temples. Granaries are large quantities of Indian corn, indicate that there was a principal article of storing food. Now, Joseph brought his ass from the hunter-gatherers and got corn and fed Europe, right? Did he feed them hungry motherfuckers? Who culture is that? Ours. So literally, our culture fed Africa and Europe. Literally. It's right there in the goddamn book. But if you don't know your culture, they can just tell you Egypt had the corn and Joseph came and took corn to hunter-gatherers and fed them grain and people didn't starve in the famine. You see how you gotta link that book to the truth? You must link that book to the truth. Good. What can we do today? Here we go, a hunter-gatherer. Good. What can we do today? Okay. Here we can do today, motherfucker. Learn our goddamn history and don't let it repeat itself. Learn who are the divine people. Learn who the people who are the most powerful people united on the planet. Learn my history. If it didn't matter back now today because they don't want it to matter today. You know what we can do today? Kick y'all ass. That's what we can do today. You really want to know what we can do today? Come find your ass and put this message up here and kick your ass. That's what we can do today. How about that? Starve your ass out off the corn. How about that? How about we go take all our agriculture fields back, start starving y'all motherfuckers again, send y'all ass back over the water. How about we do that? That'll make sense? That we can do today? See, y'all want people to talk ignorant, but this is the only thing y'all people understand. You on my land, getting rich, eating our motherfucking crops, but what can we do today? Kick y'all off our motherfucking land and send y'all ass back to famine. That we can do today. And redo the Bible and write it ourselves again. That we can do. You want to know what we can do? Huh? Send your ass back to motherfucking Paris, where the water got 55 germs in it. That we can do. Send you back to the Nile, see what kind of crops growing on the Nile today. Nothing. Send you back to Mesopotamia, hunter-gatherer, where you ain't no food at. We all over there warring over crop fields. That's what we can do. This land fed y'all ass, and you still ain't got no respect. The people from this land fed y'all. Why is there a granary at the pyramids full of goddamn corn? Why so angry? Not angry, just passion, man. I ain't got angry in 15 years. It's just passion. Don't mistake passion for anger. Don't respect the truth of our spirit coming out when the truth come out. See, that's the problem with y'all. Our people not angry. It's just a passion. It's just ancient hurt of our people coming out today, through us today. That's all it is. See, every time a melanated person raises his voice, he angry. But when y'all get angry, y'all start unaliving people. And we still don't say nothing about it. But we can't speak up. Our voice is supposed to be quiet and shy and shut the fuck up and sit in the corner. No. That shit over with. It's over. Play your music loud. Say what you want to say. Call them. Say whatever you want to do it. And don't use us being quiet no more. That shit over. We've been quiet too long. We've been muted too long. That's the problem. We too damn quiet. Don't nobody want you to say nothing about nothing. You don't supposed to speak your mind. You don't supposed to tell people what you think or say. You don't supposed to sit back. A melanated man just supposed to sit back and don't say shit. Just he don't supposed to say shit to the white boy. He don't supposed to say shit to the woman. He can't say shit to the kids. He can't say shit to the animals. A melanated man just gotta sit back and just shut the fuck up and just watch the world just crumble and just shut the fuck up. Don't lead nobody. Don't nobody got no respect for him. Ain't nobody listening. Ain't nobody got his back. He just got to sit there and look stupid all his motherfucking life. The state take all their goddamn money for child support. The taxes taking all their money. He just got to sit there and look stupid. He just here for nothing. Just that's what y'all want us to do. That shit over with, bro. It's a new day. I want y'all to get on this motherfucking app and speak the fuck up. Because don't nobody care. That's the problem. They made our people don't even care. We got to start by caring about our history and our land, our culture, the people that done it before us, and care about our people that's here today. You know how hard for us to be here today? See, they try to teach us that being in a physical form is minuscule. Me being here today in flesh and bone ain't nothing. You a motherfucking lie. This is the most divine creation ever on the planet. This shit can heal. I'm an X-Man, nigga. This shit can heal. I could take a gunshot right here, that motherfucker gonna heal. That's the most advanced technology ever created. Stop downplaying. Oh, it's all spiritual, ain't it? No, it's spiritual and physical. Your body is the temple of the Spirit. That's the real Holy Spirit in the temple. The Holy Spirit in your temple. This, motherfucker. Dude, you got to understand. They trying to separate what your people taught and put it into religion. This the temple right here. You ain't got to leave your house to go to the temple. You already in it. You ain't got to leave your house on Sunday to go to the temple. You already in the temple. You were born in the temple. This is the greatest creation ever. That's why you don't let nobody harm it or get near it with bad energy and all that old other flim-flam, faking and shaking and bull. Get that shit away from you. Because some people respect the temple. They respect morals. They respect loyalty and virtue and good people. We respect that. A real temple. Now a fucked up temple, just use it and tear it up and put diseases in it and do bad things and go sleep with everybody and have sex with everybody. That is a bad temple. They don't care nothing about their temple. Some people use their temple for monetary gain or value. I can just use my temple and go get the money. See, you the person that's fucked up. Oh, they halfway like me. I'm just gonna use my good looks and my temple to bait them in. That is the devil. If you use your temple for something not of good, that is wrong. You tricking men and women and all that with your temple. You look good, you cute, you handsome, whatever. You use that shit. You flash your big old booty and all that shit. That shit to gain monetary things. That is not right. This is sacred, people. When you share this with somebody, that shit is sacred. It don't pose to be for no pair of tennis shoes or no light bill. This shit is sacred. This ain't no motherfucking, this is the most sacred thing you're gonna see on the planet. You gotta look at it like that. Quit letting people play with your sacred, all this is sacred. Don't let nobody play with it, bro. Roll the coin. They teach you all that other stuff. This is sacred. Let me tell y'all something. This temple, with the right mindset, is the most powerful thing ever to walk the universe. This temple, with the right knowledge and the right morals and virtue and nurture and compassion, is the most powerful thing to ever walk in the universe. But they lower it down. They lower the temple down. They lower the spirit down. They lower the love down. They lower, now everybody petty and everybody taking shots and everybody trying to hurt people's feelings and everybody, see, you lowered your temple down. You lowered your morale down. You know who give a fuck about you. People be out here playing. Y'all know who care about you. If you know they care about you, your morals and your temple supposed to reciprocate that. You don't handle them people no any type of way. But nowadays, the morale so low, it's petty, it's playing games and lying and cheating and doing all this underhand stuff. Now then you think people don't see your morale low. But you act like you up here, but really you down here. We know what's right and what's wrong. But our people low, but really you down here. We know what's right and what's wrong. But our people Lord, we got to stop that, y'all. Put a 2 in the chat. My phone ringing. 2 in the chat. 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 Y'all hear me? Bring the morale back up. Stop accepting anything from anybody. Stop accepting anything from anybody, bro. Stop it. Stop accepting low morale from anybody. That's a low vibration. When that low vibration come in, it lowers your vibration and everything around you. If you wake up positive every day with a good mindset and somebody bring you negativity, that's a low morale. Something ain't right there. It's some inner peace not there. I don't wake up to bring nobody no low morale, bro. No matter how I feel personally, I would not reflect that on nobody else's life. I wouldn't bring it to them at all. That's how they're supposed to go. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Now, ancient granaries in America. Then you go into biblical texts. Ancient granaries under the pyramid, close to the pyramids, fed the famine in Africa. That is a Tamari culture that fed them people. Your ancestors damn near say the bloodline of all type of people just by feeding them. Because your divine knowledge irrigated that river, put them seeds out there, and you stored up crop to get through the hard times because you knew better. That's divine. And when everything went bad on the lands, you saved them. Not nobody else. This ain't no aliens. This the truth. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Pieces of pottery found at the oldest ruins, having painted on them the figure of the mastodon. The mastodon disappeared from our country with the coming of the glacial period. Pieces of pottery our people made in America. Now, look, watch this now. Extensive system of irrigation that could now be devised by modern engineering skill in America. Way back when the mastodon was around. Do y'all know how old the mastodon been gone? Let me show y'all. That's Ice Age niggas. Come on now. Y'all was talking about Africa. We got folk walking around over here making pottery when the damn Ice Age was in. Okay. Let's go look. Let's get some numbers. Let's get some numbers around here. When did the Ice Age end? We know the truth now. Because we need numbers. 11,700 years ago. We got pottery with goddamn mastodons on it. With sophisticated irrigation for crops. Ain't no other place in the world got that. Y'all can stop playing. Show me a mastodon in Egypt, nigga. Show me a mastodon in Samaria. What a Sumerian mastodon at? He ain't got one. That is 9,700 BC. Melanated man walking around America, making pottery, irrigating the river to grow food. Wasn't no Egypt, wasn't no Samaria, wasn't no damn China, wasn't no Asia, wasn't no Naga, wasn't no Mayan, wasn't no fucking Olmec, wasn't no Tutushi, wasn't no American, wasn't none of that shit. Just melanated Tamari, people from the Mississippi River already walking around learning nature. Walking around with mastodons and shit in North America. This why I teach the knowledge from the dirt, because I know better. I know better. That other stuff is not old enough. It ain't old enough. You can punt that shit, 4th and 30. It's not old enough. Let's go back. People who once lived there, even under the most extensive system of irrigation that could now be devised as modern engineering. Who you think used that irrigation style on the Nile? Our people. We've been doing this shit for thousands of years that don't come from Africa. We are the irrigation agriculture people. The oldest irrigation in the world is in Timeri, not Egypt, not the Fertile Crescent in Mesopotamia. The oldest irrigation for agriculture comes from Timeri, because you can see the pottery had mastodons on it, which means that irrigation is over 10,000 years old. Ain't nothing in Africa 10,000 years old that look like that. Nothing. So now it explains when our people pull up into Mesopotamia, we irrigate the river with ancient knowledge. When our people hit the Nile, we irrigated with ancient knowledge, and the corn came with it. That's what they don't want you to know. Now watch this. Mastodons. I have in my possession lava taken from the ruins, having whole ears of corn embedded in the lava. Great antiquities of corn, evidently affected by the volcanic heat, are found in many of different localities among the cliff ruins, the cliff dwellers in the Southwest. Corn so goddamn old, it's wrapped in lava, mastodon pottery. We are the oldest culture. Now do you see where these Egyptians come from? These Sumerian come from. Our culture. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Roll the corn. Put the corn in the chat. Watch this. A whole peculiar people had passed away. Then a long period of desolation. Then the gradual restoring of vegetation until it was once more fit for the habitat of man. Then the Navajos came and established in the land on the cliff of the cliff dwellers an entirely different manner of living. This is showing the cliff dweller is not the same as an American Indian, because they came and established in the land of our cliff dwellers. Whoop, fire, elite receipt, gain. Our people was already in the cliffs growing corn. Then the Navajo came to that land of the cliff dweller and changed a different manner of living. Not the same people. Y'all come after us. We've been trying to tell y'all this shit 1,000 years, but y'all are some stupid hunter-gatherers. I read an article that said the cliff dwellers were melanated. They put a newborn baby out there in the sun. When a baby was born, they put the baby in the sun for a whole day. A newborn, you know that baby was melanated. The sun in the Southwest, you know that baby was melanated. Ain't no way around it. Put him out there in the sun, fresh out the womb. A white boy wouldn't have made it 3 hours out there. Protocol. We know the truth now. I wish I could go find them old. I'm going to go back and find that Anasazi receipt. Let's keep going. Navajo after us. Roll the corn. Now, this newspaper clipping right here is talking about Atlantis. You saw it? Somebody was in my live, Avery Honeycutt. I did it in my life. It's on my YouTube somewhere. I just got stuff so mixed up on there, but it's on there. Now, this is talking about Atlantis in the old newspapers from 1902, right? 1902, old newspaper. Let's go look at what they're saying. That it became the course of ages a populous and mighty nation from whose overflowing the shores of the Gulf of Mexico, the Mississippi River, the Amazon, and the Pacific coast of South America, then to the Mediterranean, that's what they saying, the west coast of Europe, and Africa. The Baltic, the Black Sea, and the Caspian were populated by civilized nations. Now, that it was the true antediluvian world, the Garden of Eden, the Garden of Hesperidus. Stop right there, truth. The Garden of Eden, the Gardens of Hesperidus. Didn't I teach y'all what Hesperidus was? Didn't I teach y'all what Hesperidus was? Paradisi. The islands. Hispaniola. Hesperidus. Para is fruit. Des come from the she. Des come from the she, which is vegetation. Paradisi. Paradis. That is Paleo Hebrew. Why motherfuckers around here acting like this Creole? That's Creole, truth. Creole is the name. Shut your stupid ass up. Who taught you that? A hunter-gatherer from Europe taught you that? Para is Hebrew for fruit. Paradisi. Vegetation of fruit, the land of fruit, plentiful fruit. Para, Hebrew. Des come from the she, which is vegetation, growth, vegetables. They say not fruit, but it don't matter. Y'all get it. Hebrew means grass, green growth or vegetation. Para, fruit vegetation. Paradise, hunter-gatherer. Hesperidus turned into Hispaniola in Spanish. Do you get it? Now, why are they saying the Garden of Eden got something to do with Hesperidus and the original Garden of Eden? That's what they trying to tell you. Let's go back to that receipt. Right here. Let's go back. The Garden of Eden, Timary. Then you get Hesperidus. Then you get the Elysian fields, right? The Garden of Eden, Timary. Then you get Hesperidus. Then you get the Elysian fields, right? Garden. Two in the chat, 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 two in the chat. Roll the coin. Then you get all this, the Olympus, Asgard of the traditions of the ancient nations, representing a universal memory of a great land where early mankind dwelt for ages in peace and happiness. Let me say that again. Universal memory of a great land where early mankind dwelt for ages in peace and happiness. They talking about right here, because this is the only place without no ancient wars like that. Ain't no ancient genocide, no ancient killings, no ancient. This land was the happy land, the peaceful land. That's where you get shalom, salam from. Why you think our people called it Jerusalem? Jerusalem. This is a peaceful land. That's where you get that from. And you take that everywhere you go. So when you set up a settlement, you throw salam, the ancient name, at the end of the name of the city. Salam. Winston-Salem is really Salam. So you are taking that name around with the peaceful, happy people. Egypt had a deity named Happy. The deity Happy in Egypt showed joy, hallelujah, when the harvest came in. Do you get it? What once made us happy? Abundant harvest to feed our people made us happy. That's what made us happy. The knowledge used to feed our people. So we had a deity named Happy. That's where the word happiness come from. After the harvest came in, right? The annual flood, rich, fertile silt along the banks, allowing agriculture and civilization to flourish. Happy. There you go. Allowing agriculture and civilizations to flourish. That made us happy. This is our knowledge, y'all. I'm telling you, every bit of it, not a piece of it, come from these other people. We the oldest agriculture people. That's why we created all of that. But let's keep going. Let's go back to their receipts. That the gods and goddesses of the ancient Greeks and Phoenicians and Hindus and the Scandinavians were simply the kings and queens and heroes of Atlantis, and attributed to them the mythology or confused recollection of real historical events. Mythology is a confused recollection of historical events. That the mythology of Egypt and Peru represented the original religion of Atlantis, which was some type of sun worship, they say. Now, Peru and Egypt have a major connection with the people. Major connection. Peru had them same bricks that built the pyramid was done in Peru before it was ever done in Egypt. The oldest brick pyramids in Peru are 5,700 years old. Egypt, 4,700, 4,800, somewhere like that. In America, pyramid building is 1,000 years older than Egypt. Go research the pyramids of Peru. Same style as Egypt, same layout, royal cubit, everything there. Go research it. Let's keep going. Roll the coin. Oldest colony formed by Atlanteans was probably Egypt, whose civilization was a reproduction of that of the Atlantic island. Egypt was a reproduction of somewhere they had already been, people. It don't come from there. Egypt is a reproduction of paradise. Paradise. That's why you plant palm trees on the Nile. That's why you put all these exotic flowers and exotic animals in the river. That's why you bring all these exotic crops. It don't come from Africa. You bring what you got from your homeland to the Nile. Let's keep going. The Phoenician alphabet, parent of all European alphabets, was derived from the Atlantis alphabet, which was also conveyed from Atlantis to the Mayas of Central America. Now, the Phoenician alphabet is the parent of all European alphabets. Paleo-Hebrew. The Phoenician is the Sidonian people. Sidon. Phoenician is not their real name. They are Sidonians. Like I taught y'all, the oldest Sidon is in Mississippi. The oldest mounds on the world, the oldest mounds hooked to Sidon is Mississippi. So what does this really mean? A language from the Mississippi River put all the languages in Europe. I'm telling y'all what I know. Ain't nobody gonna teach you this but me, because they don't understand it. Let me break that down real quick because I want people to understand everything I'm showing y'all. Ain't nothing to be hidden, people. Now, Phoenician is a Greek word, right? Phoenician is really the Sidonians. You are absolutely on the money. The term Phoenician is a blanket label that ancient Greeks used for Canaanite people and the Sidonians, citizens of the city-state of Sidon. Right? Canaanites, Sidonians. Now, when I go back and research Sidon, this is what you find. Sidon, Mississippi mounds, people. Watch this. Winterville. There you go right there. Winterville, right there by Sidon in the Mississippi Delta. And they found some stuff out there they ain't gonna never tell you about. Roll the coin. The Mormons called the Mississippi River, the bottom of the Mississippi River, the River Sidon. Why they called it the River Sidon? Huh? Hub dividing the Nephite from Lamanite lands. That's what they say. The River Sidon. Let's go look at the map. Now, Sidon, Mississippi, home of the Sidonians, it should be right there on the map by Sidon, by the Sidon River, right? Head of the River Sidon, coming down to the Mississippi Delta. That's where Winterville sit right over here when you come on down. Winterville sit right there. Head of the River Sidon, coming down to the Mississippi Delta. On the left side of Mississippi, where Winterville and Sidon sit in the Mississippi Delta. Oh, okay. Now, why do you believe that, Truth? Why you believe that? Ain't no receipts that say these type of people was ever down there. You a lie. The truth ain't in you. March the 10th, 1895. The Morning News. Sunday, March 10th, 1895 in the newspaper. Let's go see what it say. Roll the coin. Let's go check that out. Let's go check that out. A remarkable collection of pottery said to have been taken from mounds in Mecosta, Isabella, and Montcalm counties. Exhibition of LZ, Michigan, says the Chicago Inner Ocean. 5 caskets nearly the same size and make are shown. The exteriors bear what appears to be the likeliness of the pyramids of Egypt, as well as Egyptian and Phoenician letters and characters. Stop right there. Didn't I just tell y'all the Phoenicians was on the Mississippi River, the Sidonians? Right there in Michigan, in mounds, you find caskets with Egyptian and Phoenician letters all over the casket. One side presents the pyramids of Egypt, and the other side of the two males was a mound builder with a spear, aloft in a threatening attitude, and the other American Indian with a tomahawk posed. These are 2 tablets. One said to represent the 10 commandments being numbered from 1 to 10, and the other to represent on the flood. when the warning of the resting of the ark. From one casket were taken coins, 4 stone coins. From another casket, 2 ounces of gold, said to be from the time of the pharaohs, were taken. The exteriors of the casket appeared to be likenesses of the pyramids of Egypt, with Phoenician and Egyptian writing characters. Now, let's go back. That's why I teach the way I teach. Let's go back. Because now it's going to all lock in. Now it's going to all lock in. Roll the coin. What they say right there? Phoenician language, just like Egypt's. Phoenician language, just like Egypt's, huh? Just a little different. Same type of teaching. So what y'all telling me is, in the newspaper, y'all found Proto-Sinai-tic and hieroglyphics on caskets, 6 different caskets in mounds in Michigan. Hold on. Hold the hell on. Hold on. Roll the coin. Roll the coin. Now, them the oldest languages on the face of the earth, people. Oldest language on the face of the earth. Let me show y'all something. Found in caskets in America. Now, before all of these dams and all of these reservoirs and all this stuff was made, you could leave the Mississippi River and go anywhere in America, people. You can go to the Grand Canyon. You can go all the way out west on the river. All the way down south, all the way through Tennessee, all the way Florida, Georgia, all the way through Alabama. Rivers coming off the Mississippi River. In Michigan, it's the Illinois River that leaves the Mississippi River and takes a turn and goes to Michigan. These mounds are right there off the Illinois River. So all the waterways, our people used all of it from ancient times. You can go way to the Great Lakes and get copper from Lake Michigan, come back down the Illinois River, hit the Mississippi, take a left, nigga, in the Cadillac, and you coming back down south. They don't want to teach you. You can get on the Ohio River, the Red River, all that stuff, and go right to the Grand Canyon. Back before they put all these dams and stuff up. Roll the coin. You got to know that. See, now everything is blocked off and separated. You can't see it. But in the old ancient times, you could take the Mississippi River wherever you want to go. Now, these artifacts are off the Illinois River, right? Off the Mississippi River. See, can I find it again? In Michigan. Roll the coin. Let's read that one more time. 5 caskets of nearly the same size and make are shown. The exteriors bear what appear to be likeness of pyramids of Egypt, as well as Egyptian and Phoenician letters and characters. There is a 6th casket, different from all the others. One side presents the pyramids of Egypt, and the other side 2 male figures. One a mound builder with a spear, and the other is a American Indian with a tomahawk. There are 2 tablets, one said to represent the 10 commandments, being numbered 1 to 10, and the others represent the flood. Phoenician writings, people. Now, let's go to the other side of the world. Let's go to the other side of the world. The Phoenicians bought copper and other things to Egypt, people. Why are they bringing that stuff to Egypt? Why are the Phoenicians bringing this stuff to Egypt, right? American copper. They brought gifts to Egypt. This real history. Now, this ain't no bullshit. We just make it up off the top, trying to freestyle. No, ain't no freestyling. Truth don't freestyle. All my bars written in stone. I don't do no freestyling. Phoenicians bought gifts to Egypt. Diplomatic offering and savvy business tools, exotic animals, partnerships with Egypt. Roll the coin. Now, obviously they kin folks. Same language. Both of them found the languages found on the Mississippi River. Same damn copper from the Great Lakes. Same divine agriculture teacher. Obviously, they some cousins from Tamari. How the fuck you know they live on the Nile? Why are you trading good with people you don't know? It's a lie. You know them. They from the land. They your partner them from the other side of town. They your partner them from Alabama and your ass stay in Georgia. It's the same. These your motherfucking kid. These your kinfolk. This your gang. They own the land. It's the same damn people. They just from different spots. Roll the coin. We know the truth now. Now, let's go look at Phoenicians. Ain't that a Sphinx? Ain't that a Sphinx? Phoenicians speak Hebrew now. Y'all can stop playing with me. Ain't that a Sphinx? Phoenicia. Right there. Ain't that a damn Sphinx? I thought that was Egyptian. What they got to do with some Paleo-Hebrew speaking people? Huh? Them dyes that come from America, use to color priestly vestments, Temple of Jerusalem. Didn't the dye come from over here? They're talking about Phoenicians in the Bible, huh? Y'all damn bloodline, right here in the southeast of America. Right in the Midwest. Bloodline right in the Midwest, right in the South, right now today. Motherfucker acting like the Bible ain't got nothing to do with you. It come from Africa. The people they talking about come from here. You don't understand it yet? You ain't figured this shit out yet. Roll the call. The Phoenician language is the parent to every language in Europe. Them hunter-gatherers couldn't even read or write over there. Now they over here trying to act like you dumb. Oh, the niggas can't read in the South. Nigga, y'all couldn't read until 2,000 or 3,000 years ago, your whole bloodline of people. But you want to flip it on us like we the damn dummies, huh? You're not going to flip it on me because I know my history. Y'all wouldn't have no culture, no language. Y'all wouldn't even be wearing no nice clothes and shit. Our people making linen, cotton, and making clothes and everything, dyeing it in color. We put color on the planet. Y'all, the other cultures ain't do that. The Hebrew had purple dye, blue dye, indigo. Y'all ain't had none of that old culture shit. Let's go back. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's go back to the Atlantean receipt. The mound builders, whose works have been found in Minnesota and along the Mississippi valleys, claim to be identical with the race which inhabited Atlantis. I might need to stop right there. That's enough receipts for the day. the mound builders of the Mississippi motherfucking Valley is the same people as them folks they talking about Atlanteans. Not no damn Mayan. Shit older than the Maya, nigga. Shit older than the old Mech. This shit older than the Tuttle She. Shit older than all that old Asian ass knowledge. Boy, this knowledge here from before the Bronze Age. We talking 3,000-4,000 BC. 5, 6, 8,000 BC. You talking about some shit happened 1,000 BC in South America. That ain't the knowledge. The knowledge had already been passed down to the old mix. The old mix was already schooled by their ancestors. We talking about the first knowledgeable people come from the Mississippi River. And that bloodline still in the dirt today, in y'all veins right now. All them religious people they talk about, Egypt, Sumerians, all them people in South America, all that shit come from up here. The Mississippi River is the river of creation. The river of the creation of the knowledge and the people. Them Atlanteans they speak of come from the Mississippi Valley. Antediluvian world. You get it? Everything after that is an extension of our bloodline. So if you start in metal and if you start in Teotihuacan or the old mix, or you start with Egypt, or you start with Samaria, your ass late. Especially if you come from the Bible, you super late. You 10,000 years late trying to kick knowledge. You super late. You 10,000 years late trying to kick knowledge. You better go. That's what you better go study. You better go study the mounds on the Mississippi River. That's where the knowledge is. Let's keep going. Couple more receipts. The remarkable race of mound builders along what are now the edges of the Ohio Valley were accustomed to boil salt in kennels and artisans and artificial stone, and in the manufacturing of their pottery, specimens of which form the most enduring mementos of their intelligence. They used as ingredients of their concrete, clay, and carbonate of lime and sand. Concrete. Listen to the word. Concrete. Crete is in Greece. Why do you think they call it Crete? Where do you think concrete come from? The people who built ancient Greece used a material to make stones, mortar, stick together. The Cretans, the Cretans is just a bloodline off the Phoenician people. That's why they call it concrete. The Cretans put that type of building style in that area. The Cretans got Mississippian mounds with big ass X's on top of the mound right there in Crete. I'm telling y'all, these the same damn people. Roll the coin. Then y'all gonna name concrete after that. Roll the coin. Let me show y'all something. We know the truth now. This is our culture. On these people land. On these people land, and they won't acknowledge it. But I'm going to acknowledge it. There you go right there. 4,000-year-old Greek hilltop. Mound. See that big old cross? You see that cross right there? That ain't no Christian cross. Okay, there go the mound with the cross, right? Okay. Let's go look on the Mississippi River. Let's go look on the Mississippi River. Mississippian, hold on. Cross. Let's go look. Pull that up, Truth. Get this shit out of the way. Pull that up. Whoa. Hold on. Whoa. Mississippian. Cretan. Mound. Mississippian mound. Cretan. Mound. Mississippian mound. Put a two in the chat. Put a two in the chat, two in the chat, two in the chat. Phone ringing, my bad. Two in the chat. Mississippian cross. Cretan cross. Mississippian cross. Cretan cross. All the way in Germany. Same shit. Same shit. Same symbolism. Same mound building culture that evolved to build with stone. It's the same culture. Roll the corn. It's the same damn culture. Okay, Truth. Go a little deep. Go a little deeper. Roll the corn. Now, let's go to Ohio by the Mississippi River. Let's go to Ohio by the Mississippi River. The Mississippian Cross Mound. Fairfield, Ohio. 90-foot Greek cross. Okay, you got a 4,000-year-old Greek Mississippian mound over here in Greece, huh? Now we got a Greek cross sitting in Ohio. You hunter-gatherers. I'm a bad man. I don't come to play, bro. I don't come to play. Why y'all calling the cross Greek? And it's sitting in Ohio. Then you got a Greek cross over here by the Cretan that made the concrete. We all know the first time Americans made concrete. This is our culture. It just evolved and got on a ship and took it over there. That's all what happened, people. They already was smart, aligning stuff with stars. We already know how to ride the stars to other lands. Why you think Egypt talking about their ancestors come from the west in paradise? Tamari. Same damn cross. Y'all want to see that one more time? One time for your man. Greek cross. And here go the Mississippi mound cross in Ohio. And they call it a motherfucker Greek. Come on now. We are the advanced civilization they speak of when they talk about people. Let me show y'all the rest of these receipts. I already dropped $1 million worth of knowledge. Now, these people been stealing artifacts out of mounds at the museum and everything, keeping them in their house, right? Keeping them in their house. Now, Mecosta, West Michigan, historical ties to Hopewell group. That's where you find the mounds at with the Egyptian pyramids on it, and Phoenician, Hopewell. Them Hopewell Indians they talking about is the big dogs. The Mississippian Hopewell Adena culture, that's our ancient ancestors. They just switching the names, people. Mecosta County, that's where they found the artifact with the Egypt and Phoenician writing. Roll the corn. Isabella Mound, ancient earthworks, Indian Mound, Isabella County, Michigan. This stuff ancient, people. They won't tell you how old it is. They just keep telling you, oh, it's 1,000 years old with an Indian. No, hell no. That mound 5,000 or 6,000 years old, you hunter-gatherer. Ain't no damn Navajo mound. Wasn't no Navajo around when that mound got built. No damn fake-ass tribes. Roll the corn. Private land in Michigan. Isabella, Montcalm County, protected by federal laws. Mounds. Isabella and Montclain, protected by federal laws. Isabella and Montclain County, Egyptian 5-casket damn artifacts is on private land in Michigan, federal land. What more can I say? These people are finding our people ancient artifacts right in these mounds, acting like it's some type of Native American land. Now one of you hunter-gatherers don't supposed to be on our land. Because if you find Phoenician writing out of mound and Egyptian hieroglyphs, that means some ancient melanated people was there first. I'm talking thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of years. Roll the call. So why are we arguing with Africans? Why are we arguing with Native Americans on our live? Their history don't go that far back on the Mississippi River. It's foolishness. We ain't got to show them people no receipts. I wouldn't be showing no receipts if my people weren't on here learning it. Do I got time to argue with a damn fool? When I read stuff like this, Egyptian and Phoenician letters coming out the mounds in Michigan, this ain't no damn Indian. This a I ain't got time to argue with Josiah. He the one people raided the damn mound. His bloodline the one raided our people. Might have to kick your ass when I see you playing around on this internet. See, it's a lot of disrespect going on. I laugh it off, but I might catch your ass in real life. Roll the coin. Now, this is where I'm from. I'm from Jackson, Mississippi, people. I'm from Hinds County. Look at that. Mounds on state and federal property are protected by laws. What y'all get out of there? Right there where I'm from, Hinds County, Jackson, Mississippi. What the hell y'all get out of there? You hunter-gatherers. What y'all pull up out of there? Same thing y'all pulled out these other mounds y'all lying about. Ancient melanated people with ancient languages. I'm going to pull up to the outside of this gate when I get back in Hines County. I'm looking through the gate. I'm all at the gate. What the fuck going on out there? Y'all right in my hometown digging up ancient mounds on federal land. That's why they make it federal land, people, so you cannot go back out there and look at it again. Keep you out of there. Tear it down, then make it a state park after they tear the ancient monuments down. Then they throw a big ass cross up right there, or archangel, Saint Michael garbage ass up there, trying to be funny. Y'all gonna get it one day. You gonna get it. you gonna understand. You gonna understand this symbolism in a minute. Saint Michael is an archangel, people. He is created to demonize your culture. You put Saint Michael on top of a mound because the devil really the people that built this mound. So I put my fighting archangel on top of your melanated ancestor. You get it? He gonna slay the demons. Slay the hunting of the land. That's why they put that shit on top of your... You put 3 big ass crosses or 1 big cross right on top of these mounds. It's symbolism to go against your culture. It's reverse psychology. So when you go in there praising Saint Michael, the archangel, you praising some type of deity they created to slay the soul of your ancestors. Please don't let them come out the ground, because we already know the history of the land. So we're going to throw Saint Michael ass on top of the mound. This their traditions. This is what they do. It's all symbolism for something else. You just got to understand what they're talking about. Did I get to this receipt? Yeah, this is the receipt. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Isabella, private land. Digging, looting, or destroying sacred sites is illegal. Y'all already dug and looted the motherfucker. Why y'all gonna tell us not to dig it? And y'all already dug it and looted it and pulled out Egyptian, Phoenician artifacts. Roll the coin. Now, look at all these mounds on the rivers. All melanated people living in Timeri, all through Missouri. Burial mounds. They done pulled out the bones of every mound, took them to the Smithsonian, acting like they some type of damn Mongolian. Indian burial mounds. Hudson, Wisconsin. Federal land way up on top of the bluff. Massive burials at top of the bluff. Ancient burial grounds. Owned by a man who purchased it, got it from, and then he gave it to the city of Hudson in Wisconsin. They already dug this stuff up. Mississippi. Mounds, state and federal property protected by laws. Our people. We know the truth now. Large flat-top mounds. First Mississippians, mounds are plant earth and architecture made by ancient American people for a variety of reasons, including this is what these people done. It be on federal land, you can't go look at it. They done pulled everything out of it and took it to the museum. The lower Mississippi Valley, about 4,000 BC, people. See that date right there? That's older than Egypt. That's older than Egypt, people. The lower Mississippi Valley, 4,000 BC. That's how far these mounds go back. They won't tell you. They'll try to tell you the mound 800, 1,000 years old. The Smithsonian, Tony P. A lot of these artifacts don't never make it to the light of day. You cannot just pull out an artifact off the Mississippi River and show no damn Proto-Sinai-tic language on it. You can't do it, bro. Because somebody with some sense like me gonna be like, bro, that's Hebrew. What the fuck is y'all doing with a Proto-Sinai-tic mound builder artifact sitting in the museum in Arkansas? You can't do that, bro. So they take all of those artifacts, hide them in the Smithsonian and other museums in the back, or personal people have them who own the land, and it's an underwritten code that you don't show those artifacts. You don't show them. If you show them, the feds coming to get you. Because now you're stirring up some shit. See what I'm saying? So the Smithsonian is called, when they find stuff like this, it's all in the old newspaper, the Smithsonian get all the stuff. Let me give y'all that last receipt. Let me show you. Archaeologists and early anthropologists indeed excavated thousands of artifacts as ancestral remains from indigenous mounds across the U.S. and placed them in an institution like the National Museum of Natural History. Right? But they're not out to sea. Right? They're not out to sea. Some of that stuff out, but the stuff that's too, right? It's just got too many languages and stuff like that on there. They're not gonna bring that stuff out, bro. They do not want you to see that. They'll show you some of them, but they ain't gonna show you all of them. They won't even let me see it on the damn website. Roll the corn. Any questions, any comments, hop in the chat. Any questions, any comments, hop in the chat. Hop in the chat. Hop in the chat. Hope y'all learned something today. If you missed it, I'm going to put it on YouTube. I'm going to put it on YouTube. Now I'm going to let, put a 2 in the chat. 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 2 in the chat. 2 in the chat. Now, I'm going to let Miss Siobhan come up. Miss Siobhan hit me in my DM. She got a situation. And she gonna talk to y'all real quick. And I want y'all to help her out if y'all can, bro. Help her out if y'all can. Miss Siobhan, I'm finna let you up. And these the real Indian t-shirts. Y'all hit me in my DM if you want to order these. Right? Hit me in my DM if you want to order these. But I'm finna let Miss Siobhan come up. And she gonna put her information in here.
Hey, True. You want me to
Hey,
come
how
up
you
here?
doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Um, So, as I was telling you, um,
Go ahead, you got it.
back in December of last year, my family was evicted from our home. At the time, it was three of us on my lease. It was me, my son, and my son's best friend. At the time we rented the home, we all were making enough money to pay the rent. Um, say mid 2025, because I was working two jobs. I was working 80 plus hours a week. I was working for my day job, and my second job was Amazon. It started to take a lot of toll on my body physically. I started having thoughts of hurting myself because of my PTSD. And I told my son, baby, that I am more important than this second job. The three of us will have a job each. We should be able to keep up with the bills, no problem. Well, if you work for Amazon, you have the ability to take off time whenever you want as long as you have PTO. So my son's best friend, he used that very regularly. About 2 weeks after I quit my second job, he got upset because I quit my second job and he could no longer take time off. So he quit the only job he had, and 3 weeks later, he moved out, leaving me and my son to hold the bill for this rent. Well, by that time, the rent had fell through because he was no longer helping pay. So December the 23rd of 25, we were evicted. I tried to fight it as long as I could, but they put us out. I instantly moved my family into a hotel. They started charging us 1,800 every 2 weeks for the two rooms because I have a family of five. It went from 18 up to 2,100. My youngest son, because we are in this situation, his emotions are all over the place, which I understand. He started doing things that he wasn't supposed to, um, and he started getting in a lot of trouble. From him getting in trouble, he started having violent outbursts. On April 28th, he punched two holes in the hotel walls. They sent a letter. They told me that if anything happened again, we would have to go. I talked to my son, told him, you can't do that. This is our only place. We have nowhere else to go. So we have to treat these people and this building with respect. 3 weeks later, he got in trouble again because he stole from me. He got in trouble because I took things away. He got angry again and punched two more holes in the wall. So on 2 days later, the manager of the hotel brought me a notification of 3 days, quit or leave. I don't have anywhere to go, y'all. So I'm staying. So I forced their hands. They have now went to court to evict us. 3 weeks before that happened, my son, my oldest son, who was helping us, lost his job. He now has found another job, but he is still in training. From there, my my daughter, she lost her job on Monday. Y'all, this is an emotional situation we're going through. So we try and keep our emotions in check, but for whatever reason, sometimes it just becomes overwhelming. And she was a barista at a coffee shop. They said she wasn't happy, but my daughter carried that store, and they let her go last Monday. So now I'm the only one working, and we have to be in court on the 9th of this month of June, and I have nowhere to go. I don't have enough money to even get me to somewhere else. And I don't know what to do, y'all. I just don't know what to do. I try hard to keep things together, but it's hard sometimes. And I'm not a person that asks for help, not at all. But last week when I was in Truth Live and he said he would help people, I reached out to him because I have nobody. It's just me and my kids. and I don't know what to do. I'm a disabled veteran. I've tried all the organizations I can. And every time I talk to them, they tell me I make too much money. But it's evident I don't make enough money because I can't make it. I'm just asking for some help so that I can have enough money to get us into another hotel, if that is it, or Airbnb, or put down on an RV or something. I'm not exactly sure. I just want some help. And I am going to put my Cash App in the chat. And if y'all are willing, I greatly appreciate it. If you're not, I also understand. You know, I get it. I just put my Cash App in the chat. If you are willing to help me and my family, please do. And if you can't, like I said, I do understand. In truth, I'll give you back the floor. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Let me see. Can I get the Cash App and put it? Hold on 1 second, y'all. Look like they're erasing it. Oh, there we go. Hold on.
Also, y'all, if y'all know any landlords or anything in Colorado, that is my state, if you know anybody that would be willing to help me to get into a home, I would greatly appreciate that as well. I can rent something. I'm just having trouble with having that eviction on my credit. If y'all know anybody, I'm going to drop my cell phone number in the chat. If you know anybody, please have them to reach out to me. I don't want to be standing on other people's shoulders. I carry my own load. So I apologize for having to come to y'all and ask y'all for anything.
I got you. I'm finna switch the picture up so they can see it. They won't let me pin it, but I'm gonna put the screenshot of it up. Let me see.
Okay.
Right there, y'all. Y'all see it? Dale Leonard. Dale Leonard.
You can't see it.
You
You
can't see
can't
it?
see it. Because of the comments.
Hold on. Hold on.
I'm going to go on mute for a minute.
There we go. If y'all can help me Siobhan out, send the Cash App to Dale Leonard. Dale Leonard. Y'all see it? Put the coin in the chat. Y'all see it? Okay. Much love and respect to Miss Siobhan. It take a lot. It take a lot to get on here and do that and explain, you know. But like I said, it's gotten to the point to where I got to use this platform to try to help people, and we got to get out here and help our own people. So, like I said, that's what I'm gonna start doing. That's why I'm trying to repost people's businesses. Let people get up and speak who need help from their people. This goes for everybody in the chat, right? So if you need help, you hit me in my DM, and then we go through our own people and try to, and we return the favor to everybody else. We just return the favor, keep returning the favor, keep returning the favor. So it has gotten to the point to where the compassion and we know what goes on with our people. It's hard on all our people. That's a fact. But if we can start helping each other, and like I said, I'm finna get out here and start helping people myself. And love gonna overcome hate every time. And what I realized just by the other day, just reading, we have lost compassion and love for our own people. We got to get that back. So my acts from now on out is going to be to help people. Like I said, you got businesses, things you want to promote. Some type of hardship came. We're going to put that out. We're going to let our people help our people. It might start small, but it might end big. It might start small, but it might end big. And I hope it end big. So anything to help her out, y'all send it, man. And anybody else needs some type of help and want to get on the next time I go live, we're just going to keep returning the favor, returning the favor, returning the favor. And like I say, I'm getting out here myself, and I'm just start helping people on my own. And I'm not putting it on camera I might blur out everybody's face, but I want people to see our people doing some type of kindness for our people. And that would transfer over to a bigger thing. So I love y'all and I'm in love with you, man. Y'all in the chat, if y'all can, send Miss Siobhan something to her Cash App, and then we'll return back to this. She said she go to court on the 9th. We'll return back to this and help her out again before the 9th. And anybody else who need help, might just be a little something, but help is help. So y'all get in my DM, and we're going to try to help somebody every day, because it might be us one day that need the help, right? So that's what we on, y'all. I love y'all and I'm in love with you. Y'all screenshot that. And if you get a chance later on, you get a couple extra dollars, send me Siobhan some. And then there's some more people in my DM that need a
Thank
little
you so
help.
much. Thank
And
y'all. I appreciate it.
And we're going to keep doing it, and we're going to just return the favor and keep doing it. Thank y'all for anybody who helped out, man. I love y'all. I'm in love with you, bro. It's all love. And we're going to keep going from here. It's just the beginning. It's just a start. But like I said, it might start small, might end big. Like, our people might come together and start getting people houses and cars and help them out with jobs that a lot of business owners have that follow me, and hook people up with the right people. And that's what we got to do. That's what we got to start at. Love y'all. I'm in love with you, man. Roll the coin. We know the truth now. And anybody need t-shirts, y'all just hit me in the DM. Love you. We in love with you, Miss Siobhan. We're going to keep it going. And anybody else, hop in my DM. Y'all talk to me.
Thank you, sweetie. Love.
Peace.
Peace.
No problem.
Mm-hmm. Talk to you soon.